Candyland. We all know it. We all love it. We all had a massive crush on Gloppy. That wasn't just me, was it? Candyland obviously needs no introduction. It's one of the most popular children's board games of all time. What does need an introduction, however, is the strange wiki page it has. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, what does a dead old wiki page matter? I mean, there's a wiki page for everything. See, that's where you're wrong. This wiki page is way more active than it has any right to be. Apparently, there's an entire Candyland fandom that just sort of thrives on this wiki page here, partaking in heated debates about character redesigns, wiki scandals, game lore. Yeah, apparently the Candyland board game has deep game lore. The more you know. I discovered this magical place sometime back in like March or April of this year, but sadly, the events that led to me finding it are lost to time. So I have no idea how I stumbled upon it, but what's important is that we're here now. So let's take a deep dive into the Candyland wiki page and see what's poppin' today. Alright, so here we are at the front page. And at a first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary. We got a list of characters here, short explanation of the game's history, and even a small overview of the board game's plot. Now see, it's this paragraph where things start to get foreshadowed a little bit. Whether you're here to learn more about the game, rant about how much you prefer certain versions of the characters, or just here to relive your childhood, feel free to enjoy the wiki. Trust me, you're gonna see a lot of ranting going forward. This is not the place for fanfictions or pages describing fanfictions. Okay, hold the damn phone, alright? Somebody take the phone out of my fucking hands and just hold it. Hold it, please. Who on earth is writing so many Candyland fanfictions that they had to put an official notice on the website? Come on, man, you ruined it for the rest of us.
I wanted to read some steaming hot fanfictions about Mr. Mint and Clumpy.
Actually, I take that back. I don't want to see that. Now this raises a lot of questions. For example, who is playing Candyland over the age of 7? And what are these other sites that they speak of? Is there entire websites dedicated to Candyland fanfictions? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that. Please, spare me. Okay, so here's the page for Queen Frostine, or I guess she's now known as Princess Frostine. And her daughter is now her sister, canonically, in the new editions? I didn't know this game took place in Alabama, so forgive me, alright? The reasons for turning Queen Frostine into a princess are unknown, and the change was negatively received by many fans of the classic. Despite this, Frostine remains a princess in modern renditions of the game. Wow. Just wow, I'm speechless. How dare those selfish board game developers change the honorary title of this literal illustration on a children's board game. Hashtag cancel Candyland, am I right? Listen, I know I sound like an asshat constantly belittling Candyland as being for kids. Lord knows I spend hours every day reading obscure Crash Bandicoot trivia online, but I'm just struggling to understand how anyone can care this much about Candyland of all things. 48 comments on this page. 48! Man, I can barely even get 48 people to watch my videos. Guess you just have to be a sex icon like Queen Frostine to get internet attention, huh? Let's read some of these, why don't we? She looks too hot to marry. She's in a board game. There's no way I can jump into Candyland. Don't get discouraged, man, alright? Just keep holding out. She'll be real one day. Lord knows I'm still waiting. She's hot. Her? Even Gloopy is hotter than her. Okay, too far, man, too far. You do not disrespect Gloopy like that, alright? Not in this household. I preferred the first incarnation because she looks hot with the... Okay, can we just stop? Can we stop thirsting over fictional board game characters? Can we, for a minute, maybe? Please? She's a drawing, okay? She isn't real, please. My waifu. Okay. I already can't even do this anymore. I'm not even sure what to say about this comment here. This dude just goes on like this 10-minute rant about feminists, I guess. Keep it classy, Candyland fans. Keep it classy. Alright, here we have the page for Princess Loli, or at least that's how I hope it's pronounced. If not, that's an entirely different can of worms that I don't even want to get into. In the game, she is described as being gentle, with a voice as soft as cotton. Aww.
In the Great Lollipop Adventure, she is known to be loud, irresponsible, and ungrateful.
Geez, just take it easy, man. I love how you can just tell that whoever wrote this is just hardcore projecting. Also, don't even get me started on whatever the Great Lollipop Adventure is. Just more game lore that us mortals cannot simply just understand. I love this exchange right here, okay? This person, Neo Theta, says, "The new version looks nothing like her. Take away the crown and scepter, and she could pass for one of the kids." And then this absolute Chad, Pyro Goth Nerd, he claps back with the, "Have you seen the original? She was always a kid." So then Neo Theta comes out Pyro with some obscure lore knowledge, but unlucky day for our boy Neo out here because Pyro Goth Nerd has like twice the amount of lore knowledge. You see, Candyland Discourse is like a battle of the wits. It's like 4D chess. You gotta try and outsmart your opponent. Pyro Goth Nerd is a fucking lore legend on this site, I swear. This person's all like, "What board is that?" And Pyro just swoops in with the exact release of Candyland that the image is from. Absolute Chad. Having trouble typing there? Holy shit, Pyro, you absolute mad lad. You just destroyed that kid. Couldn't even imagine coming back from that. One thing I've discovered on this site is that a lot of people seem to really hate this character called the Duke of Swirl. Apparently he's a pretty obscure character in the lore, having only appeared in one game. But apparently he's hated so much that this entire site has given them the nickname the Douche of Swirl. Very creative, I know, must have really racked the old noggin trying to think of one like that. Hey guys, keep it appropriate in the comments, alright? No more Douche of Swirl. Yeah, come on guys, what are we, animals? I still can't believe they replaced the most popular character, the most beloved, and everyone's favorite, Mr. Mint, with this guy. Yeah, the Chad Mr. Mint versus the Virgin Duke of Swirl, am I right? Sorry, just trying to refer to him as his proper title, just as the wiki page demands. This person says they're having a stroke, but TBH, I think I might be the one stroking out here. Nobody wins in the Candyland wiki. So a lot of the issues people seem to be mad about stems from the 2013 release of the game, so I guess a good way to end this would be to go and look at that page and see what people have to say about the 2013 version. Well, there's an entire section dedicated to criticism of the game, so that's a great sign right off the bat. I, for one, fail to see anything suggestive about the redesigns. I think it's just soccer moms and moral guardians being overly protective as usual. Yeah, come on, soccer mom, step aside, alright? You're ruining it for the rest of us. We want sexy Candyland characters, alright? Quit babying us. If you ever wanted to read an entire thread about two grown adults arguing over a cartoon lollipop princess from a children's board game's breast, well then this is the site for you. I am glad they replaced the cards with the spinner. Here are 2 logical reasons why it's better. Oof, okay, I ain't reading all that, Chief, alright? I'm happy for you though. Or, I'm sorry that happened. I have that Candyland. Me too. Truly a love story for the ages. You know, despite the fact that I'm 5 years too late apparently. So believe it or not, this is only like the tip of the iceberg in terms of the wacky, zany shenanigans that can be found on the Candyland wiki page. Unfortunately, that's about all I can stomach for one sitting. I probably looked at like a good quarter of the pages on there, but who knows what else is lurking underneath the shadows. I'd recommend going to check it out for yourself. I'll put the link in the description if you're too lazy to just search Candyland Wiki for whatever reason. Of course, I'm a grown-ass adult, okay? I have more important things to do than browse the Candyland Wiki, alright? So if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing more adult things. Like browsing the Chutes and Ladders Wiki. Oh Yeah!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Believe it or not, I actually do more than just sit on my ass all day. I've made more videos for you guys to watch, and they're linked directly in front of you. So go click on them if you like what I've made. Or if you didn't like it, then I don't know why you made it this far. Probably should have stopped watching at the beginning if that was the case. Your loss.